Hey, T-Park. A difficulty spike at some point climbing the rankings. I'm sure there is one. Oh, that's not what I want, actually. Hard to get bows, hard to get bows. I saw that there was a bow, I didn't realize that it was a 1-cost unit. Maybe I should have just taken the 1-cost unit, honestly. Bows seem really good. Alright. Hey, Fuzzy Cowie. Metal is harder than flash. 2 Tristanas is interesting. You find Volibear comp something that either needs to come off early with items or means a high risk to create the comp might be you, though. I think that's this patch. I think this patch there are like 3 different things and you just force them and there's no real early game. The only early game I can think that like transitions into something else is Pirates. I don't know of any other thing in the early game that you can do. Unless you go Gunslingers, but Gunslingers you don't transition out of, really. You just go Gunslingers if you go Gunslingers. I've definitely like had wins doing other things than that, but they're very rare. Has been my experience, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I would love for there to be more to do in the game, you know? But oh well. Something that I think about a lot with this patch is when I look at these 5 cards, there are 2 reactions that I have with looking at these 5 cards. One of the reactions is, oh, new possibilities, how should I use these to, you know, try to win the game? And that, like, brain reaction is really entertaining to me. That's a lot of fun to work my way through and think about. But the other reaction that I'll have is, oh, I did or didn't get the card that I need. And that isn't fun at all. Because that's like completely out of my control. It is just not enjoyable. And so something that I feel a lot on this patch is that I'm having too much of the, oh, I got the card I need, or I didn't get the card I need, and not enough of the, oh, there are fun possibilities. And that's just sort of not great. I'm gonna try going for Gunslingers here. So we'll try to roll really early and see what happens. I just haven't done this for a very long time and I'm curious to see how it goes, and I got 3 Tristanas and a Lucian, so we're in a situation where we can think about doing something like that. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Most important change this game needs right now. I think changing ninjas significantly, because ninjas are not just like strong, they're also set up such that you have to have all 4 of them, which means that they're not flexible at all. And that just isn't fun. Ninjas should be something that is creative to play. My favorite poker player of all time. Phil Galfond, probably. The way that he describes playing poker and his thought process and stuff has been massively influential to how I think about the world. Ninja Bus, thanks for the 2 months. Ogbomo show to you as well. Seems to offer much more counterplay than Underlords. Teamfight Tactics. Well, I'm glad that you thought so. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We want to, like, have our carries focus the same unit, right? You like Tom Dwan? Tom Dwan's a wonderful character. Isn't Tristana meant to be able to disarm enemies? Isn't that like what the item that I gave her does? How odd. Sleep well, Stink Bottom. So we're second pick at this carousel. Get a bow. Pretty happy with that. Probably want that item on Lucian when I get the chance. Oh, we're never getting the chance to change that. Like, Trist is going rapid fire cannon, that item, and a red buff. And that's our entire comp for the entire game, pretty much. I've seen Hush do some really, really strong things. The silence on it is definitely strong. Crit is definitely an all or nothing sort of thing, Fuzzy Cowie, and it's really hard to make all or nothing things feel good. They just don't. They just, like, always feel bad. Either it happens and the player who got killed by it hates it, or it doesn't happen and the player who lost because it didn't happen hates it. Panic does not prevent healing, that's correct. Hey Balger, thanks for the 14 months. Bomo show to you as well. Much appreciate the support. Is this the second Lulu 2 that I've seen? I think it is. Wow, weird. Not a particularly common unit to see. Hope you're doing well this evening, a seasoned race. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I could try to transition out of this, I guess. Like, I'm not close to 3-star on any of these pieces, and I got 2-star on them all already. Yeah, I think we abort. It's a Tristana, though.
I shall show them what it is to fall.
It's all in the cards.
They joined the wrong army.
Okay, let's go Gunslinger Pirates here for a bit. Keep on getting offered Volibears.
Here comes the boom.
Tremble at my roar. We're gonna need more.
Ready, aim, fire.
Tremble at my roar.
Very strong enemy comp already. Holy moly. This player is level 6 and all in with elementalists. Hard to have a stronger team at this stage of the game than that, I feel like. I guess you could have a bunch of really good 2-stars, but man, that's strong. How's Fiora post-match? She is much stronger than she used to be. Much, much, much better.
Death will be their reward.
Here comes the boom.
Uh-oh. Anyone take her place where you just don't even bother? I don't think I know what that means. I love that I said I was gonna focus on econ today, and then I immediately like fucking rolled for Gunslingers with no econ. That's pretty funny. Kennen is pretty good. Kennen's not currently on the cards though. Tristana has an open bow, right? Yeah. I wonder how good making Tristana Blade Master there is. Oh, I gotcha. Mordekaiser is still really bad. Mordekaiser has not been changed. You thought I quit the econ strat because I lost too much health early last game? No, it's because I got 3 Tristanas. And I was like, oh, well, let's try to do the Tristana thing.
A slow death will be their reward.
Any Blitzcranks? I'm gonna econ up until the creep round, I think, and then we'll change some stuff. Good morning, Dragomira. Yeah, the devs said they were looking at buffing Mord. Very exciting times for us all.
I release them from their pain.
Tremble at my roar.
I have good Volibear items. Maybe you can transition Gunslingers into Volibear. Maybe you can. Maybe I'll try this. Hey, Dalium. We're listening to some rain noises, Dr. Jeeves. Is this the same player that had Elementalists earlier, or is it a different player, actually? It's a good Pike ult. It's the same player, right? We fought against them twice. That's really, really unfortunate. Oh well. Did Volibear get a buff? Yes, Volibear got a buff. Also, Assassin's got a buff, and Volibear's sort of the only carry that doesn't just instantly explode when Assassins attack him. So that makes him a lot better too.
Feeling lucky.
How's a different player? Awkward. Hey, School of Nami. Oh no, same guy, Assassin Cannon, yeah. I mean, Assassins can definitely kill Volibear, but obviously Volibear is better at surviving Assassins than, like, some of the other stuff is. Cursed Blade.
I'll sleep there again.
This doesn't seem very good. Have I, like, done a very poor job of getting units? Like, have I missed my rolls, or is it just actually not very good? What are our thoughts here? Do I take everything out and put it on Lucian, maybe? And then level? What would I level for? You think I'm pressing the refresh button wrong? Okay.
A slow death will be their reward.
I think I waited too long to roll down since I barely see any Triss at level 5. Well, I rolled all of my gold at level 4. I rolled as much gold as I possibly could at level 4. It's not actually possible to roll more than I did. I econned as much as possible, and then right before I hit 5, I rolled it all. I even had pirate bonus going the entire time. I don't think that's the issue. Might just be that the comp isn't very good. That seems reasonably possible. Oh, I didn't actually level. Whoops. Unfortunate. Yeah, we won that round. Maybe you also got bad pairings. Felt a little bit like our pairings were rough. Tristana's already fully loaded. Throw one of these on Lucian, I think. I think that's better than Rageblade. Pirates feel like they already have fallen off hard at this point, probably why Pirate feels lackluster. You listen to a very similar rain thing for sleeping sometimes? Yeah, it's just a chill evening sound. Okay, we did it. In theory. So now we econ? That's the idea? And with our econ that we have earned the privilege of gaining, what are we gonna do? I mean, I have 21 health, so... what's our addition to this comp that makes it better than it already was? Probably not Warwick 1. Move to a Gunslinger Blade Master hybrid from here. So I need one more Blade Master. Okay. Makes sense to me. I think Bromleona is sort of not that great. Unfortunately, we like super obviously lose to an Akali killing us, but I don't know, maybe people don't have such strong comps yet. I wouldn't mind a Morgana. I feel like a stacked Morgana is exactly what this comp needs. Morg with like a Phantom Dancer and a Death Cap. Maybe Kennen sort of does the same thing. Blitz. I like this fellow. I think he does good stuff.
They joined the wrong army.
Well, that's a useful item. Let's see if we survive long enough to use that for something. Awkward. You're a Blade Master. We're a long way from elementalists, right? Actually gonna do this, and we're just gonna luck out with the noble buff. That's the plan. Blade Master Lucian could be pretty sweet, agree. Where did all of Tristana's health go? Was that a Varus arrow? Is that why Tristana's missing all her health? Well, we got the win. Oh, it was Phantom. Hey, Floofiness. Yeah, that's one of the problems with Phantom, is sometimes it just, like, doesn't do very much, unfortunately. Funny. Anything here? Realistically, there are 3 Rangers. Just gotta check for Blitzcranks. And Zephyrs. The Akalis are jumping to the wrong side of the board too. Looks like our positioning is pretty good, all things considered. Cool. That Cho'Gath like only ultimated Tristana. Rude. Attack them all, Tristana. Attack all of them. Kill them all, Tristana. Slay them, Tristana. Kill them. Oh my god, we won. Okay. Was that a noble buff Lucian there? Incidentally. This never ever happens. I got a clone. Nice. Noble have hit Fiora. Oh, well. I think we're pretty lucky that we won then. It's definitely not really who I want noble buff to hit. It's at least 3. My oh my. What's our item that we care about? Force of Nature? Blade Master Lucian? One of the two, right? I think I just like don't have much to put in, so I'm gonna take Blade Master Lucian. Suddenly we're top 3. Where did the lobby go? Yeah, I mean, they didn't force as good a comp as we did, I guess. Sucks to be them. Means I can drop that if I want. Put this in. Put this in. Put this in. Nope. This is losing me no buff. Leona Mr. Ultimate. Very normal Leona play. I've played with Leonas before in solo queue, I know exactly how that goes. This is a Blade Master. So we're top 2. The Assassin Cannon's back. I think I want to trade sides. And level for Sejuani. No, I don't want to trade sides, do I? Get rid of Pike? I like Pike here, I think. Good. Lucian dealt 5.1k damage. We could take Pike out for like Cho'Gath, but I'm not sure that Cho'Gath actually is better CC than Pike is. Hey Dolphin, how's it going? Welcome to the 9-round win streak with Gunslingers. Hope your stream was lovely. How you doing? If any of you don't know, the wonderful Dolphin Chemist. You can check him out on twitch.tv/dolphinchemist, where he plays all sorts of delightful video games, including Teamfight Tactics lately. Playing a game where we forced Gunslingers early. I had just like the right Tristana items plus a bunch of Tristanas, so I went for very early rolls. Ended up with a level 3 Lucian, a level 3 Tristana, and all of a sudden we're top 2. I don't really know how that happened, but it did. It did happen. That loses me buffs, right? Akali's still jumping to the wrong side, but Zed is coming after Tristana now. Did Tristana just like, why didn't Tristana move? Did Lissandra, maybe Lissandra ultimated Tristana move, that's what it was. There isn't really any room for me to do anything as far as I can tell. I know Kennen ulted, it seemed like a very long stun though. Yeah, I mean, whatever. None of this stuff seems like it does much. Target Akali with Zephyr, maybe. Looks like I'm targeting the giant Kennen with Assassin. Oh, and Kennen jumped to in front of Tristana. But he's, stunned. So that actually worked really well. At least for the start of the fight. Oh yeah, we won. 5.4k damage from Lucian, holy moly. This is a better Blade Master than somebody, it must be. If I get it Kindred 2, maybe that would be good. I lost Gunslinger. Well, that's worthy of applause. Probably loses me the game. Still won. Easy. So we probably want to find Gangplank again. Gangplank or MF, right? That's how we get Gunslinger back. Whoopsie-doo. Just a happy little accident.
We are at war. Do not forget it.
There we go. That's more like it. Ooh, I seem to have left a spot for Kali to jump into. Nice. Did I just win? Not quite. One more round.
Precision and grace.
We are at war. Do not forget it.
Let's go.
I can replace Leona now since no nobles. Good call. I got the Akali this time. That's probably pretty good, right? Sejuani ulted? Damn, Sejuani. Look at you. Is that a GG? That's a GG. We won. We actually just straight up won. I just got a rapid fire cannon. Yeah, I don't know. We hit the 3-star Tristana and Lucian and that was it. That's my first win in like, I didn't win a single game last night. So, feels good. Easy game. Easy game. I did try very hard to pun at the end, that's true. Blade Master Lucian was really sick, yeah. I had a beer or two with dinner, alright? So, you know, the Leona did Leona things.